What if I told you the story of David and Goliath isn't just about a boy with a slingshot? What if it's actually a masterclass in strategy, a blueprint for overcoming impossible odds that you can apply to your own life right now? Forget everything you thought you knew. We're about to uncover the hidden genius behind one of history's greatest underdog victories. Picture this: the Valley of Elah. Two massive armies, the Israelites and the Philistines, are locked in a stalemate. Day after day, a monstrous giant named Goliath, over 9 feet tall and decked out in bronze armor, comes out and taunts the Israelite army. He challenges them to send one man to fight him, winner take all. But for 40 days, not a single Israelite soldier dares to move. They are paralyzed by fear. Their enemy seems too big, too strong, too unbeatable. Can you relate? Have you ever faced a Goliath in your life? A challenge so big it just freezes you in your tracks. Then, a young shepherd boy named David arrives on the scene. He's just there to bring food to his older brothers. But when he hears Goliath's taunts and sees the fear in his own people's eyes, his reaction is completely different. He's not intimidated, he's indignant. He asks, "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God?" This is our first major lesson, a perspective shift. While everyone else saw an undefeatable giant, David saw an enemy of God. He wasn't focused on the size of the problem. He was focused on the size of his God. This shift from fear to faith is the foundation of every great victory. When we see our challenges through the lens of faith, their power over us shrinks. It's not about denying the problem exists, but about elevating your belief in a power greater than the problem. So, David volunteers to fight Goliath. King Saul, the leader of Israel, is skeptical. He looks at David, a young man with no armor and no military training, and tries to equip him with his own heavy armor and sword. But David can't even move in it. It's not his. This brings us to our next key principle: leveraging your existing skills. David rejects the conventional tools of warfare because he knows they won't work for him. Instead, he reaches for what he knows: his shepherd's staff, his sling, and 5 smooth stones from a stream. For years, David had protected his father's sheep from lions and bears using that very sling. It wasn't just a toy. It was a weapon he had mastered. He didn't need to become a soldier overnight. He needed to be the best shepherd he could be. This is a powerful reminder for all of us. Don't try to fight your battles using someone else's strengths or strategies. What are your unique skills? What's your slingshot? That thing you've honed through practice and experience. That's your secret weapon. God has equipped you with specific gifts for the challenges you face. Use what you have, not what you think you should have. Now let's talk about courage and unconventional tactics. David walks out to face Goliath with just his staff and sling. Goliath is insulted. He roars, "Am I a dog, that you come at me with sticks?" But David's confidence isn't in himself or his simple weapon. It's in God. He declares, "You come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." David then does something brilliant. He runs towards the giant. He closes the distance. This was completely unexpected. A conventional soldier would have wanted to keep his distance from a giant, but David knew his slingshot was a long-range weapon. By running forward, he changed the dynamics of the fight, taking control and creating his opportunity. He put one of those smooth stones in his sling, took aim, and let it fly. The stone sank into Goliath's forehead, and the giant fell face down on the ground. The final principle is divine empowerment. David's victory wasn't just about a well-aimed shot. It was the culmination of his faith, his perspective, his courage, and his reliance on God. He took the skills God had given him, acted with bold faith, and God provided the victory. The story shows us that when we step out in faith, God meets us there. He doesn't always remove the giants from our path, but He empowers us to face them and overcome them. So what's the Goliath in your life today? A financial struggle, a health issue, a broken relationship, a career challenge that seems insurmountable. The story of David teaches us to change our perspective, to use the unique skills we've been given, to act with courage even when we're afraid, and to trust that God will empower us. You don't have to be the strongest or the most qualified by the world's standards. You just have to be willing to step onto the battlefield with faith, holding the slingshot God has placed in your hands. Thanks so much for watching. If this story encouraged you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that unpacks timeless truths for modern-day challenges. See you in the next video.